Hi, I'm Summer Spence. I'm a cosmetologist and I am here at the Wedding Cottage, Hawaii. I'm going to show you a Sweet 16 hairstyle. For this style, you're going to use an elastic band, a comb, an alligator clip, bobby pins that match the color of the hair, a working hairspray, and a curling iron. You want a light wave, so taking the curling iron up to the mid shaft of the hair and holding for a few seconds and moving down. You're going to do this throughout the rest of the hair all the way across. It doesn't need to be a very tight curl because it's going to be pulled up, but just a nice loose wave will work. Once you have the bottom of the hair curled, you can comb through it lightly so that it's all coming to the back behind the shoulders. Then, just using your fingers, you're going to take the section just right above the ear on both sides, section that away from where you're going to be working. I'm going to start the section above the ear on the left side and then bring it down in a diagonal towards the base of the scalp right here. Clip that up so it's out of your way. Taking this section and pulling it over and creating a nice loose ponytail in your hand. And then when you get to the third loop around, you want to not pull it all the way through. Then we're going to take this top section out. Then we're going to take the next section out just behind the ear on the right hand side and then up to about the temple, the forehead area on the left hand side. And then clip that out of your way again. I'm going to take a section from under here first. We're going to wrap that around the elastic. We're going to pin in place. Then we're going to take this section and we're bringing it down. We're going to divide that into two with our fingers. And then we're going to tie it into a knot. So cross over, reach through with your two fingers and pull up. And then we're going to knot so that the knot lands right on top of the elastic. And then we're going to do that one more time. And then we're going to pin that in place. We have the loop, we have the tail, and we have the knot tails. So then we're going to take this top section, taking your spray, then you're going to do the same thing again, divide it into two, except for this time you wanted to be a little bit more careful as far as keeping it clean because this is the top section. The bottom sections don't matter as much, but it's the top. So coming up and grabbing the center of that knot will hold it in place. And then using another knot. So we have a bulk of knots right there and we're trying to place them right on top of the rubber band. You can take a curling iron and curl up any loose pieces. Before we go any further, this is really where you're going to use your working spray. I'm going to take this section from the knot and I'm going to wrap it around the rubber band and pin that in place. We're taking the loose ends from the knot and we're going to pin covering over the knot over the elastic. We're creating a loose cascading bun, if you will. And then I'm just taking her front section, running my fingers through and spraying, using your fingers to create a little bit of volume and looseness away from the scalp. I'm Summer Spence and I just showed you a Sweet 16 hairstyle.